Welcome to Bright Star. Today, we're revisiting 1995 with GoldenEye, the thrilling James Bond adventure starring Pierce Brosnan in his debut as 007. Follow Bond as he faces off against Alec Trevelyan, the rogue 006, in a high-stakes mission that takes him around the world. Relive the film's action-packed sequences, learn behind-the-scenes trivia, and see where the cast is today. Subscribe for more updates on your favourite classics. Judi Dench played M. Judi Dench's portrayal of M in the James Bond series redefined the character with an authoritative and compassionate presence. Her performance created a unique dynamic with Bond, especially as a maternal figure to Daniel Craig's Bond. Dench's sharp wit, moral complexity and gravitas made her portrayal one of the most beloved versions of M in the franchise. Birth date, December 9th, 1934. Current age. Judi Dench is currently 89 years old and continues to act in both film and theatre, remaining one of the most respected actresses in the industry. Judi Dench is widely regarded as one of the greatest actresses of her generation. Her career spans over 6 decades and includes numerous accolades across stage and screen. In addition to her work in the Bond franchise, she has achieved international recognition for her roles in both period dramas and modern films. Dench began her career in the theatre, performing with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Her powerful stage presence and deep understanding of classical roles helped her quickly establish herself as one of the leading actresses in British theatre. She later transitioned into television and film, where her range and emotional depth became even more evident. Born in York, England, Dench was raised in a family deeply involved in the arts, which sparked her early interest in acting. She trained at the Central School of Speech and Drama in London, where she honed the skills that would lead to her illustrious career. Judi Dench was married to actor Michael Williams from 1971 until his passing in 2001. They have one daughter, Finty Williams, who is also an actress. Dench has often spoken about the importance of her family and how they have helped her navigate the ups and downs of her career. Judi Dench has received countless awards throughout her career, including an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for Shakespeare in Love, as well as multiple BAFTAs, Golden Globes, and Olivier Awards. Her portrayal of M in the James Bond series also earned her widespread praise for redefining a key role in one of the world's most popular film franchises. Additionally, Dench was made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, DBE, in 1988 for her contributions to the arts. A fun fact about Judi Dench is that she is an avid lover of trees and has a personal garden full of trees planted in memory of her loved ones. Additionally, Dench is known for her quick wit and playful personality, often cracking jokes and engaging in pranks on film sets, which stands in contrast to some of the serious roles she has portrayed. Robbie Coltrane played Valentin Zukovsky. Robbie Coltrane's portrayal of Valentin Zukovsky added humour and depth to the Bond universe. As a former KGB agent turned shady businessman, Zukovsky was a memorable figure, blending charisma and sharp wit. Coltrane's performance made Zukovsky a beloved, morally grey character who earned the audience's affection. Birth date, March 30th, 1950. Current age. Robbie Coltrane passed away on October 14, 2022, at the age of 72, leaving behind a legacy of iconic roles in film and television. Robbie Coltrane was known for his versatility as an actor, capable of delivering powerful performances in both dramatic and comedic roles. His role as Hagrid in the Harry Potter series brought him international fame and solidified his status as a beloved figure in popular culture. Coltrane began his career as a stand-up comedian in the 1980s, gaining recognition for his wit and unique comedic style. He soon transitioned into acting, where his larger-than-life presence and versatility made him a standout in both British television and Hollywood films. Born in Scotland, Coltrane attended Glenormond College before studying art at Glasgow School of Art. His love for comedy and acting led him to the world of entertainment, where he developed a successful career in television, film, and theatre. Coltrane was married to Rona Gemmell, with whom he had 2 children. Despite his busy acting career, he maintained a strong focus on his family life and often expressed how important his role as a father was to him. Throughout his career, Coltrane received numerous accolades, including 3 consecutive BAFTA Awards for Best Actor for his role in the crime drama Cracker. He was also recognised for his contributions to film with honours such as an OBE, Officer of the Order of the British Empire, in 2006. His performances in the Harry Potter series and James Bond films earned him international acclaim, and he remains a beloved figure in both British and global cinema. A fun fact about Robbie Coltrane is that he was a passionate car enthusiast, known for his collection of classic cars. In addition to his love of vehicles, he also lent his voice to animated projects and was a talented artist, demonstrating his creative versatility beyond acting. Alan Cumming played Boris Grishenko. Alan Cumming's portrayal of Boris Grishenko brought a quirky and memorable energy to the James Bond franchise. As a talented yet eccentric Russian computer programmer working for the film's villains, Cumming infused Boris with an unpredictable, humorous charm. His signature catchphrase, "I am invincible," added a playful, comic relief to the otherwise intense narrative, making Boris a standout character. Cumming's ability to balance the comedic and villainous aspects of Boris gave the role a unique appeal that has since become iconic among Bond fans. Birth date, January 27, 1965. Current age. Alan Cumming is currently 59 years old and continues to work across a wide range of film, television, and stage projects, known for his versatility and bold acting choices. Beyond his role in GoldenEye, Alan Cumming has had a highly successful and diverse career in both theatre and film. His performance in the Broadway revival of Cabaret earned him a Tony Award, and his work in The Good Wife showcased his sharp comedic timing and dramatic range. Cumming started his acting career on stage in the UK, quickly becoming known for his strong, eccentric performances. His transition into film brought him international recognition, with roles in both British and Hollywood productions that demonstrated his ability to handle a wide range of characters. His portrayal of Boris Grishenko in GoldenEye marked one of his earliest high-profile Hollywood roles, introducing him to global audiences. Following this, Cumming continued to take on diverse roles, from dramatic to comedic, while also maintaining a successful career in theatre. Born in Scotland, Cumming trained at the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama. His Scottish heritage and theatre background greatly influenced his early work, though his career would soon expand internationally across film, television, and Broadway. Alan Cumming has been openly bisexual and is a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. He has been married to illustrator Grant Shaffer since 2012. Cumming's openness about his personal life and his advocacy for various social issues have made him a respected figure both in and out of the entertainment industry. Throughout his career, Alan Cumming has received numerous awards and honours, including a Tony Award for his role in Cabaret, a Primetime Emmy Award nomination for The Good Wife, and an Olivier Award. His ability to perform in a variety of genres has earned him acclaim in both dramatic and comedic roles. Additionally, Cumming is recognised for his contributions to theatre and his advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights. A fun fact about Alan Cumming is that he is also an accomplished author and has written several books, including a memoir titled Not My Father's Son, which details his difficult childhood and journey to self-acceptance. Cumming is also known for his love of dogs, often featuring them on his social media. Cey Cario played Dmitry Mishkin. Cey Cario's portrayal of Defense Minister Dmitry Mishkin brought subtle depth to the role of a Russian official entangled in an international conspiracy. Initially stern and distrustful of Bond, Cario revealed Mishkin's complexity and principled nature as the plot unfolded, balancing authority with empathy and making him stand out amid the film's larger-than-life characters. Birth date, October 4th, 1953. Current age. Cey Cario is currently 71 years old and remains active in both French and international cinema, recognised for his ability to portray both intense, dramatic roles and more subtle, contemplative characters. Cey Cario has had a highly successful career, known for his versatility and powerful screen presence. He is especially recognised for his roles in European cinema and in television series like The Missing, where he portrays a determined detective with emotional depth. Cario began his career in the theatre, performing in classical and contemporary productions in France. His early success on stage eventually led him to film, where he quickly established himself as a leading actor in both French and international productions. Born in Istanbul, Turkey, to a Sephardic Jewish family, Cario moved to France at a young age, where he pursued his passion for acting. He studied at the prestigious National Conservatory of Dramatic Art in Paris, which laid the foundation for his successful career in both film and theatre. Cario has been recognised with several awards for his work in both film and television, including nominations at the César Awards in France. His role as Julien Baptiste in The Missing earned him widespread critical acclaim, solidifying his status as one of France's most respected actors. His ability to move seamlessly between Hollywood blockbusters and independent European films has made him a sought-after talent across genres and countries. A fun fact about Cey Cario is that he is also a talented musician. He has released several albums, blending French chanson with folk and rock influences, showcasing his creativity beyond acting. Cario's passion for both music and acting reflects his deep connection to the arts in multiple forms. Pierce Brosnan played James Bond. Pierce Brosnan's portrayal of James Bond reintroduced a sleek, suave charm to 007, blending elegance, wit, and action. His Bond balanced sophistication with modern intensity, bringing emotional depth and relatable charisma to the role, making him a fan favourite in the post-Cold War era. Birth date: May 16, 1953. Current age: Pierce Brosnan is currently 71 years old and remains active in film and television, often taking on diverse roles that showcase his versatility beyond the Bond franchise. Beyond his time as James Bond, Brosnan is an accomplished producer and environmental activist. His production company, Irish Dreamtime, produced several successful films, allowing Brosnan to diversify his career and take on more creative control in his projects. Brosnan began his acting career in theatre and television, quickly becoming a heartthrob with his role in Remington Steele. This early success caught the attention of producers, eventually leading to his casting as James Bond, a role that would define much of his career. Born in Ireland and raised in England, Brosnan moved to the US to pursue acting. He faced personal challenges, including the loss of his first wife, but his passion for acting helped him build a successful career across multiple genres, from action to musicals. Pierce Brosnan is married to Keely Shea Smith, with whom he has 2 children. He also has 3 children from his previous marriage. Known for his close family ties, Brosnan often speaks about balancing his work with his personal life and the importance of his role as a father. Brosnan has received numerous accolades for his work, including a Golden Globe nomination for his role in The Matador and the Saturn Award for Best Actor for his role in GoldenEye. He has also been recognised for his contributions to the film industry with honours such as a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Additionally, Brosnan's environmental activism has earned him respect outside of his acting career, particularly for his work with organisations focused on marine conservation. Throughout his career, Brosnan has maintained a relatively scandal-free public image. However, there was some controversy when he was replaced as James Bond by Daniel Craig, as many fans believed Brosnan deserved one more film in the role. Despite this, Brosnan has publicly expressed his support for Craig and the franchise's direction. A lesser-known fact about Brosnan is that he is an accomplished painter, a hobby he took up as a way to cope with the emotional challenges he has faced. He often donates his artwork to charitable causes, combining his passion for art with philanthropy. Sean Bean played Alec Trevelyan, 006. Sean Bean's portrayal of Alec Trevelyan, 006, in GoldenEye, 1995, stands out as one of James Bond's most memorable villains. Bean brings charisma, betrayal, and intensity to the role, making Trevelyan a dark counterpart to Bond, driven by vengeance. His complex performance and iconic final confrontation with Bond solidify Trevelyan as one of the franchise's greatest foes. Birth date: April 17, 1959, current age. Sean Bean is currently 65 years old and continues to take on challenging roles across film and television, showcasing his range as both a leading man and a versatile character actor. Sean Bean is known for his ability to portray complex and layered characters, often playing heroes, anti-heroes, and villains with equal depth. His roles in both blockbuster films and television dramas have earned him critical acclaim and a dedicated fan base. Bean began his career on stage, honing his craft in classical theatre productions. His early work in film and television included roles in historical dramas and action films before landing significant roles that brought him international recognition. Born in Sheffield, England, Bean studied at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, where he developed his passion for acting. His working-class background and Northern English roots are often reflected in the characters he portrays, giving his performances a grounded, authentic quality. Sean Bean has been married multiple times and has 3 children. Despite the pressures of a demanding acting career, he remains connected to his roots and family, often speaking about the importance of staying true to oneself and balancing work with personal life. Sean Bean has earned numerous accolades for his work, including a BAFTA Award for Best Actor for his role in the British television drama Broken, 2017. His portrayal of Boromir in The Lord of the Rings and Ned Stark in Game of Thrones have become fan-favourite performances, contributing to his status as a beloved figure in both mainstream and genre-specific media. Bean's roles often carry emotional weight, and his ability to bring vulnerability to even the toughest characters sets him apart as a distinguished actor. A fun fact about Sean Bean is that he is infamous for playing characters who die on screen. From GoldenEye to The Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, Bean's characters often meet dramatic ends, a reputation that has become a running joke among his fans. However, this has not overshadowed his talents, as Bean is admired for bringing dignity and depth to each of these roles. Isabella Skarupo played Natalya Simonova. Isabella Skarupco's portrayal of Natalya Simonova brought intelligence, independence, and strength to the role of a Bond girl. As a resourceful Russian computer programmer, Natalya was much more than a romantic interest, standing out for her determination and courage. Her chemistry with Pierce Brosnan and her bravery made her one of the most memorable Bond heroines. Birth date: June 4th, 1970. Current age: Isabella Skarupo is currently 54 years old and continues to pursue a career in acting and music, balancing both with her role as a mother. Aside from her acting career, Scorupco has also enjoyed success as a singer, with a hit single in Sweden in the early 1990s. This dual talent allowed her to gain popularity in both the film and music industries, showcasing her versatility. Scorupco started her career as a model and singer before transitioning into acting. Her breakthrough came with her role in GoldenEye, where she gained international fame as one of the more independent and capable Bond heroines, setting her apart from the traditional Bond girl mold. Born in Białystok, Poland, Scorupco moved to Sweden at a young age, where she was discovered by a talent scout. She quickly became a sought-after model and later transitioned into acting and music. Her international background has given her a unique edge in the entertainment industry, allowing her to work across different cultures and languages. Isabella Skarupo has 2 children and has been married twice. She has balanced her career with her responsibilities as a mother, often focusing on projects that allow her to spend time with her family. A fun fact about Isabella Skarupo is that before becoming an actress, she released a pop album in Sweden in 1991 that went gold. Her single Shame, Shame, Shame was a chart-topping hit, showcasing her talents as both a singer and an actress. Desmond Llewelyn played Q. Desmond Llewelyn's portrayal of Q in the James Bond series was one of the most beloved and enduring elements of the franchise. As MI6's quartermaster, he provided Bond with iconic gadgets, delivering humour and charm through his witty and sarcastic interactions. Appearing in 17 Bond films across 5 different Bond actors, Llewelyn's portrayal of Q became a signature part of the series, blending dry humour with technical expertise. Birth date: September 12, 1914, deceased. Desmond Llewelyn passed away on December 19, 1999, at the age of 85, following a car accident in East Sussex, England. His passing marked the end of an era for the James Bond franchise, as he had become a beloved figure over his 36-year tenure as Q. His final appearance as Q was in The World Is Not Enough, 1999, where the character subtly hinted at his retirement, a poignant moment given Llewellyn's death shortly after the film's release. His legacy lives on through his iconic portrayal, making him an irreplaceable part of Bond history. Desmond Llewelyn's work as Q transcended the Bond franchise, turning the character into a cultural icon. His dry wit and insistence on caution provided a contrast to Bond's reckless behaviour, making their interactions some of the most memorable scenes in the series. Llewelyn began his career in theatre before transitioning into film and television. His early work included small roles in British films and TV shows, but his big break came when he was cast as Q in From Russia with Love, 1963. Born in South Wales, Desmond Llewelyn studied at Radley College before joining the army during World War II. After the war, he resumed his acting career, working in theatre and television before finding fame with the Bond series. A fun fact about Desmond Llewelyn is that he originally did not enjoy working with the gadgets Q was known for. He often joked that he had no understanding of the technical details behind them, which made his role even more humorous, given Q's expertise in the films. Despite this, he grew to love the character and embraced his legacy in the Bond series. Samantha Bond played Miss Moneypenny. Samantha Bond's portrayal of Miss Moneypenny is celebrated for its elegance, wit, and modern sophistication. Opposite Pierce Brosnan's Bond, she brought intelligence and independence to the role, adding depth and balancing traditional elements with self-assurance, updating the character for a new generation. Birth date: November the 27th, 1961. Current age: Samantha Bond is currently 62 years old. She continues to be a respected figure in British television, film, and theatre, showcasing her range and enduring talent in both dramatic and comedic roles. In addition to her role as Miss Moneypenny, Bond has appeared in several critically acclaimed television series and theatre productions. She is an accomplished stage actress, having performed with the Royal Shakespeare Company, further cementing her versatility as an actress. Samantha Bond began her acting career in theatre, working with prestigious companies such as the Royal Shakespeare Company. She made her mark on television in various roles before landing the part of Miss Moneypenny, which became her breakthrough role in film. Samantha Bond was born in London and grew up with a strong connection to the arts, being the daughter of actor Philip Bond. She trained at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, where she honed her craft. Bond has balanced her personal and professional life with grace, often citing her passion for acting as a driving force behind her career choices. Samantha Bond is married to fellow actor Alexander Janssen, and they have 2 children. Despite the demands of her career, she places great importance on her family life, frequently emphasizing the role of her loved ones in keeping her grounded. Samantha Bond is one of the few actresses who has had the distinction of playing Miss Moneypenny in 4 James Bond films, making her a memorable part of the franchise's history. Despite her flirtatious interactions with Bond, Bond's Moneypenny was depicted as independent and self-sufficient, a refreshing take on the character for the 1990s and early 2000s. Joe Don Baker played Jack Wade. Joe Don Baker's portrayal of CIA agent Jack Wade is marked by his charm, humour, and rugged demeanour. His light-hearted approach made Wade a memorable ally to Bond, contrasting with Brosnan's suave 007 and adding a relatable presence to the espionage world. Birth date: February 12, 1936. Current age: Joe Don Baker is currently 88 years old. Though he is less active in the film industry today, he is remembered for his varied roles spanning action, drama, and comedy, showcasing his versatility over decades of work. In addition to his work in the James Bond series, Joe Don Baker has had a successful career in film and television, often taking on tough guy roles in both action and drama genres. His portrayal of Sheriff Buford Pusser in Walking Tall is among his most acclaimed performances, earning him widespread recognition. Joe Don Baker started his acting career in the theatre before transitioning to television and film. He gained prominence in the early 1970s with roles in crime dramas and action films, which showcased his ability to portray strong, no-nonsense characters. His breakthrough came with Walking Tall, where his portrayal of a real-life sheriff earned him critical acclaim. Joe Don Baker was born in Groesbeck, Texas, and grew up with a love for acting. He studied drama at the University of North Texas, where he began developing his craft. Known for his dedication to his work, Baker kept much of his personal life private, focusing more on his career than on public appearances. Joe Don Baker is one of the few actors to have played both a villain and an ally in the James Bond franchise. Before his role as Jack Wade, he played the antagonist Brad Whitaker in The Living Daylights, 1987, making his return to the series as Wade an interesting twist for Bond fans. Famke Jansen played Xenia Onatopp. Famke Jansen's portrayal of Xenia Onatopp is one of the most memorable villains in the Bond franchise. With her dangerous, seductive charm, Jansen created a captivating and terrifying femme fatale. Her intense, darkly humorous performance made Xenia Onatopp a standout character, blending beauty with violence to add menace and unpredictability to the film. Birth date: November 5th, 1964. Current age: Famke Jansen is currently 59 years old, and she remains active in both film and television, known for taking on roles that showcase her versatility and strength as an actress. In addition to her acting career, Famke Jansen is also an advocate for human rights and animal rights, actively supporting various charitable organisations. She has also taken on writing and directing projects, further expanding her influence in the entertainment industry. Before breaking into acting, Jansen was a successful model, working with major fashion houses. Her transition into acting came with early roles in both television and film, but it was her performance in GoldenEye that truly established her as a notable actress in Hollywood. Born in the Netherlands, Jansen moved to the United States to attend Columbia University, where she studied literature and writing. Her academic background contributed to her thoughtful approach to her acting roles, often adding depth to the characters she portrayed. A fun fact about Famke Jansen is that she was once offered the role of Bond girl again in Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997, but she turned it down, wanting to pursue different types of roles. Additionally, Jansen is fluent in several languages, including Dutch, English, and French, which has allowed her to work on international projects throughout her career. Godfrey John played General Arkady Urumov. Godfrey John's portrayal of General Arkady Urumov is memorable for its complexity, blending authority and vulnerability. As the head of the Russian Space Division, John brought depth to Urumov, making him a morally ambiguous and captivating antagonist and a worthy adversary to Pierce Brosnan's 007. Birth date: August 29th, 1942. Deceased: Gottfried. John passed away on September 1st, 2014 at the age of 72 after battling cancer. His career spanned over 5 decades, and he remained a beloved figure in German cinema. In addition to his role in the James Bond series, Godfrey John had a successful career in German cinema and television. He frequently collaborated with acclaimed director Rainer Werner Fassbinder, and his performances in Fassbinder's films are considered iconic in German film history. Godfrey John began his career in the 1960s, starting with roles in German theatre before moving on to television and film. He gained recognition through his work with Rainer Werner Fassbinder, which helped establish him as a prominent actor in European cinema. His transition to international films, including GoldenEye, showcased his ability to portray multifaceted characters with great emotional range. Godfrey John was born in Berlin, Germany during World War II and experienced a challenging childhood, often moving between foster homes. He eventually found solace in acting, which allowed him to express himself and escape the hardships of his early life. Despite his success, John remained grounded and dedicated to his craft. Godfrey John was one of Germany's most recognizable character actors, often cast in roles that required a commanding presence. His distinctive voice and intense screen presence made him a perfect fit for roles like General Urumov, where he could bring a blend of menace and sophistication to the character.